لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله ما لنا رب سوى لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله سيد الأنبياء وخاتم المرسلين. Respected elders and brothers and our beloved viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh and ahlan wa sahlan and welcome to our program. First of all, we make a special dua for our Hujjaj. May Allah grant them Hajjum Mabrur, wa Sa'yum Mashkur, wa Amalum Mutaqabbala, and may Allah bring them home safely, inshallah. And may Allah accept their labbaik and the ibadah, inshallah. And may Allah write for all of us Hajj and Umrah, inshallah. Brothers and sisters in Islam, once again we say shukran for your comment and for your response and all that feedback. Jazakumullahu khair al-jaza. On behalf of my ITV, we say shukran that you're tuning to our channel. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala use this channel as a member of Hidayah, inshallah. On your behalf, I'd like to thank all my friends here on the studio and all the brothers and the editors and all my friends here on ITV on the studio in Johannesburg. Brother Farhad Omar and Dr. Muhammad Adam and Dr. Ahmed Adam and all our brothers who always there to serve and to show the beauty of Islam on their channel, inshallah. Brothers and sisters in Islam, today we're still talking about the dua of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which you and I, we need it daily. Some dua you need it sometimes, and this dua you need it daily, which protect you from all the things which annoy you or irritate your life. That protection, or they call it isti'adha. On the last two programs we did talk about isti'adha, now we continue with more, inshallah. But let me tell my respected brother Abdul Kareem, we don't want to make the full name and the place, because I want to tell my brothers that we follow Kitab and Sunnah. We are the people of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah. We are the people of following Quran and the Hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the four Imams, that Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah, Imam Shafi, Imam Malik, Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal. That it's called the collective idea about the true Muslim, or the Muslim who's on the wasata. Wasata, it means in the middle. And when we're telling you middle, you are safe. You will never jump here or there. When you sleep on the middle of the bed, when you sit on the middle of the couch, it's very hard to fall because you are in the middle. Moderation is the best thing for the ummah, and inshallah you are not astray, inshallah. He's pushing me to talk about bid'at, those people who make a funny dhikr. I want to tell you something. There is in Islam something, it's called dhikrullah. But this is not my topic today. My topic today is something else. But I just want to tell my younger man, please take it easy. When you see someone making dhikrullah, leave him alone. Because the word dhikrullah or dhikr in Quran, you got different type of meaning. Many meaning. One of them is that literally dhikr, you mention the name of Allah. By mentioning kalima shahada or any form of tasabih, or the word Allah only, Allah, or astaghfirullah, any form or any type of dhikrullah. But let me tell you, my respected sons or brother, Quran al-Kareem itself, it's called dhikr. The name of Quran, it's called dhikr. So you got here, meaning of dhikr is the Quran al-Kareem. I think the best word you can utter it and say it, it's Quran al-Kareem. You read Quran, you are on dhikr. But I know what you mean. You want that word, say Allah, or La ilaha illallah, or you just make some istighfar or some thought of thana and ibadah. The word dhikr came on Quran as a speech. So you just mentioning something, it's called dhikr. You got another one, dhikr is to remember. someone was unaware and you remind him, in Surah Yusuf, اذكرني عند ربك, remember me there by your, or remind your king about me. Then Quran, the best dhikr is, as I said, Quran al-Kareem. Dhikr, it's a fame and name. You see what is that? وَإِنَّهُ لَذِكْرٌ لَكَ وَلِقَوْمِكَ. Allah is telling Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you must be proud that this Quran, it's a fame and it make you very famous. You and qawmik, the Arabs. So everyone say, I'm an Arab, speak like Quran. So it's like a fame. Sheikh Abdul Basit, he made Egypt on a big fame. People knows Egypt because of Sheikh Abdul Basit or the Qurra and the Huffaz of Quran al-Kareem or Al-Azhar or some people of Quran. So it's like a fame. You say, oh, you're from the country of Sheikh Abdul Basit, rahimahullah, or Sheikh Mustafa Ismail or Sheikh Sudais, you got a fame. Right. Then, dhikr, it's all the books of Allah. It's called dhikr. فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Ask the people of the book if you don't know. So ask the people of Quran, or some tafsir said professional. Ask the professional if you do not know. Then, dhikr, it means remember Allah tabarak wa ta'ala with fear. So, فَاذْكُرُونِي يَذْكُرْكُمْ. Remember me in your heart, I will remember you in my giving, my thawab. So, فَاذْكُرُونِي يَذْكُرْكُمْ. Remember me, I remember you. Remember me in ibadah, you read your salah, you read all the command of Allah, I remember you of giving. I will provide you and grant you. Then, tawbah, it's called dhikr. وَالَّذِينَ إِذَا فَعَلُوا فَاحِشَةً أَوْ ظَلَمُوا أَنفُسَهُمْ ذَكَرُوا اللَّهِ. Those who commit a major sin or adultery. Oh, ظَلَمُوا أَنفُسَهُم, it means the minor sin. ذَكَرُوا اللَّهِ, you remember, you get shocked and say, oh, what must I do? You become aware. You got that awake, it's called ذَكَرُوا اللَّهِ. Then you say, looking for solution. A person commits sin and say, what? Oh, you feel guilty, regret. There's ذَكَرُوا اللَّهِ. فَاسْتَغْفَرُوا لِذُنُوبِهِمْ. Then they start to make istighfar. So that's called tawbah. Then, dhikr qawli, dhikr like dhikr with the tongue, la ilaha illallah, or dhikr with the heart. You find some people make dhikr of the heart. Remember, it's called tadhakkar. So remind someone, it's called dhikr. Dua is dhikrullah. Allahumma Rabbana, you get any form of dua, you do mention the name of Allah and talk to Allah. Salah is a dhikr. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله. This is ذكر الله. Run, hasten to الصلاة. So that's called ذكر الله. ذكر الله is called tranquility. ألا بذكر الله تطمئن القلوب. When you remember and you think deeply about the mercy of Allah, you love Allah, then your heart will have peace. So you will never get that stress after committing a sin, or you're not worried about akhirah. You're not worried because I know that Allah is Ghafoor Rahim, so that tatma'innul qulub. So, brother and sister in Islam, let the people make dhikr. Only when we got some observation about the haram dhikr or bid'ah dhikr, or not masnoon dhikr. Like you make a funny dhikr. That's why I'm telling you, you mustn't have that little bit of worry and concern, because let the people dhikrullah, every creation of Allah making dhikr, and they got their own way of dhikr. As long as there's no shirk, they don't associate partner on dhikr, they're uttering a wrong word, or they try to do funny action on the dhikr. So let the people make dhikr, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you the best dhikr, which is love the Quran al-Kareem and understanding of the Quran al-Kareem. Inna nahnu nazzalna dhikra, the Quran, wa inna lahu lahafiz. Last time we did talk about seeking protection so that you can have a peace of your life. You can really get a peaceful life, because nowadays I don't know how many billion on this world people, they got they got the stress. And there is a sickness, it's a very common sickness, depression, stress, and you got some people, children, men, women, rich, poor, they got that type of thing. Before I go to this one, I have to answer quickly the response to our brothers, those who asking how I select the wife and make dua. And, when we choose to marry, is a very, very serious decision, and we don't want to divorce our wife. There is no Muslim married by preparing himself to break up with this woman. But there are some problem. The only way is you have to get divorced, because it's dangerous for your iman, dangerous for life, dangerous for the children. It's very easy. But now I'm leave the divorce now, because I don't like people to decide that decision. I like to maintain marriage. I like to let the people make sabr and carry on till they meet Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. But I'm talking about to select and choose wife. And I'm very sorry to say that some of our young boys and our children, daughters and sons, they don't listen to the elderly people and their parents. Because as we said, love is blind. Blind, you don't see properly. You want it. You are not neutral to choose. And Anbiya, Salihin, they did investigate. It's not about taqdeer. You got so many of our brothers says taqdeer, meant for you, meant no. It's about selection, it's about the choice. You are responsible to choose the right one. And Allah will question you about your choice. It's not, if it's taqdeer, why Allah question us, and why Nabi Muhammad said, choose the right one. So you are the doer. You are the decision maker. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for those who inshallah intend to marry, and give them a salih husband and wife inshallah. Short break, will continue after the break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brother and sister in Islam. Once again, we say shukran that you're tuning to our program, and jazakumullah khair al-jaza. I'd like to thank all our young men who's watching our program. I'm very happy. And I don't want to talk about marriage today. Today is something else. But because I love you and all my friends, they want us to put a comment here. My friend, make mashura, istikhara, dua, say tawakkaltu ala Allah, fadfar bidhati deen taribat yada, gain the deeni one, that God-fearing one, that inshallah your hand will be successful. Brother, sister in Islam, when Maryam alayhi salam came out from Mihrab, and we know Maryam ibnata Imran. Now Maryam is the daughter of a Nabi and mother of the Nabi, and very good background. Then when she carried Isa alayhi salam and went to have family and have village, they start to talk about her. Why? Because her background is supposed to let the people satisfied that this lady can't commit any type of haram. They told her, Ya ukhta Harun, oh sister of Harun. Oh, they got a little bit of wandering and funny questions. Oh, sister of Harun. What is that? They reminding her that you are a sister of one man, it's pious man, it's called Harun. It's not a Nabi Harun, another Harun. Like, oh, daughter of Maulana, oh, wife of Sheikh, oh, Hafiz al-Quran, oh, Imam, oh, Haji. It's like a mocking or remind, is like a disgraceful word. Ya ukhta Harun. Oh, the sister of Harun. Oh, the copy of Nabi Harun on taqwa. Oh, ya ukhta Harun. Ma kana abuki mra'a saw. Your father was not a man of evil. وَمَا كَانَتْ أُمُّكِ بَغِيًّا. And your mom was not a prostitute woman. From where you get that baby? So these people putting in consideration the background and the way of bringing the child and the environment and the family record. That's why we said to the brother, when you marry, you don't investigate only that girl. You must go a little bit for the wider circle, the first circle, second say go brother, sister, then you go auntie and khala and am, and a little bit, and you see the environment. ما كان أبوك امرأ سوء وما كانت أمك بغية. Your mom was not, or your dad was not an evildoer, because You say like father, like son, or like mother, like daughter. I don't know how you say it in English, but it's like that. You say yes. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Takhayyaru linutafikum." Select for your offspring. فَإِنَّ الْعِرْقَ دَسَّاسٌ. Because of genes, it's very sly, very dirty. You can pick up some effect or genetic evil from a far relatives. That's why we have 5 children, 3 children, they are not the same. And people say your finger, yes, because the genes, the genetic way is not the same. So you got 5 children, 1 child is shaitan rajim, very naughty. I say, I never brought him like this. Yeah, irq dassas, pick it up from uncle or auntie or some grandparents somewhere. Maybe not the immediate one. Irq dassas, like a virus, hide himself in our body till he attack one time, like a cancer or some other genes can appear. They call it nowadays DNA, or I don't know what you call the thing. So think about it. Study the history of the family, because we are marrying for good, forever. We are not married to try. It's not a boyfriend and girlfriend and partnership. It is nikah and it is deen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for all our brothers who want to get us out. Bismillah, tawakkaltu ala Allah, mashura, investigation, make istikhara, and then you say Bismillah, tawakkaltu ala Allah, Rabbul Arshil Azim. Brothers and sisters in Islam, last time we did say isti'adha. Isti'adha, it means you need Allah to stand next to you, to prevent you and protect you, and to guard you from that act. Last time we did, it was our 30. Now we still continue. I don't want to repeat what we said on the last program, but we're going to want to continue seeking protection. And Allah is the greatest effort you make it. Because you alone, you won't handle it. And I'm telling you, nowadays, the companies, the government, and all that big organization, they need assistance, helper, advisor. But what about if your helper and your assistant is Allah tabarak wa ta'ala? So, a'udhu billah, I seek protection in Allah from. So why we say Allah? Because that issue, you alone or with the insan around you, is not enough. You need a hidden power to protect you. So when you say Allahumma inni a'udhu bika minar riya, this one, we need 1 hour to talk about riya. Riya is showing off piety. Many people, they gain dunya because of deen. May Allah save all of us. The way you look, the way you talk, you're riding it. Now go to all the religious corruption, and you find in the church, on many places, people are riding the religion to make money. So here, show off piety on ibadah. So what is riya? Allahumma inni a'udhu bika minar riya. Alladhina hum yura'un. Showing off piety. The way you talk, you must seek protection Allah from that virus. Or the way you walk, the way you dress. So people, they try to embrace people by some sort of kalam and some sort of impression. We seek protection in Allah from showing off piety, because many of the people, when they see the other crying on the mosque, we tell them, look here, go cry at home in a dark room. And Sayyidina Umar ibn al-Khattab saw one man bowing his neck down like this, show off piety. He said, the man of the neck, raise up your neck. The fear is in the heart, not in the neck. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from wailun. Wailun is Jahannam. Alladhina hum yura'un. Yura'un is showing off piety. That old man was reading salah, then he saw the young boys are watching him. Then he started to make long sujood, long ruku', long reading in his prayer. So the boys said, look at this old man reading long salah like this. He broke his salah and say, and I'm fasting also. He's showing off more piety. He's saying, okay boys, I'm reading Salah and I'm fasting. Allah knows. So, brothers and sisters in Islam, we have to be careful of that virus. It can come to you, but you don't realize it. How many people been cheated because of word deen, word taqwa? How many people rob one another because of taking the name of Allah? How many people, they are religious and they let the people hate religion because of them, because of the attitude of the people. That's why I said, wailun. Wailun is a valley of Jahannam for these people. May Allah save us and save every Muslim from that. We got something, it's called the riya. The riya, you leave something for the sake of people. That's called riya. Or you do something for the sake of people. They call it, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min ar-riya. Like you leave something because the people are going to talk about you. Or you do something because people will talk about you. And then you do it for the people. Also, it can be a thought of shirk. Sayyidina Ali ibn Abi Talib radiyallahu anhu, he said, Al-Mura'i, how you know that you are from this type of people? He was very serious. How you know that you are one of that? Number one, yaksalu in kana wahdahu, very lazy and slow if he's praying alone. Right. وَيَنْشَطُ مَعَ النَّاسِ, and is active and doing it well when the people start to observe him. They call it shirkul khafi. Then, يَزِيدُ إِذَا أُثْنِيَ عَلَيْهِ, he does more if the people praise him. وَيَنْقُصُ إِذَا ذَمُّوهُ, and he reduces his effort when the people criticize him. MashaAllah, you're doing good, you do nice. Then you criticize him, you say, no, I'm not doing it. Sayyidina Imam al-Ghazali, he said, Al-Mura'atu fi ad-din, how you know that this man show off piety? When you dress for the sake of people. When you speak for the sake of people. When you do the action for the sake of people. When you visit or invite the ulama and the pious people to your house to show off. You say the Imam was by my house. Right. So he said the mura'un, those people who show off piety, you got degree also. You got different level and you got different punishment. So say, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min ar-riya. When we say riya, I can make it in my simple English, your niyat, your intention. What is your intention? When you dressing, when you talk, what is your need? Make istighfar a lot from that so that you can get out of that. Then Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min sayyi al-asqam. I seek protection, Allah, from a terrible sickness. You don't need me to mention now. From the cancer, from HIV and AIDS, you got all that sickness. Brother and sister in Islam, we know that sickness doesn't cause death and the doctors doesn't extend life. Only we need that person to live healthy. Stop the pain and suffering. So sayyi al-asqam, people looking for operation, who looking for medication, oh, that sickness, the only way, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like chemotherapy and all that, may Allah tabarak wa ta'ala grant those who are suffering from leukemia and cancer a miracle, the shifa from his side. It's very difficult. Put him on under machine and that lady lost her skin, and it's terrible. Sayyi al-asqam, may Allah grant them ajr of shaheed, inshallah. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned some name. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min as-samam. What is samam? Deafness. You become deaf. I don't know. You got two tafsir for that. Okay, check how much that machine, hearing machine, day by the doctor. Check. You have to appreciate the ni'mat which we can hear. Right. Some is to be deaf literally or figuratively. You don't listen to the advice. You summum bukmun umyun. Then he said, not only that, and jahl, kufr, and deafness, ya Rabbi, that is terrible. So you must seek protection, Allah, of not to be a deaf. Then bakam. Bakam is not to talk, unable to talk. You be dumb. So you see the people who want to, okay, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant our brothers and sisters who got stroke and all that Sayyi'ul Asqam, the terrible disease, Shifa Kamil. Just when he got a stroke and he unable to talk. See how he look and how he describe. He's unable even to write. It's very difficult. So Bakam, as I said, literally, physically, or figuratively, don't want to speak the haqq. Many mother and father, they got suppress the shahada, the witness, suppress the knowledge, suppress the advice. It's very hard. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min jaris su'. Oh Allah, I seek protection in you from the evil neighbor, a bad neighbor, that next door. Many people sold their house because of next door. The house was very good. Jaris su', إذا رأى شيئا شرا نشره وإذا رأى خيرا ستره. When he see evil of me, he spread it. When he see good of me, he hide it. So the most dangerous one, and in your reputation, in your life, and for your family, is the neighbor. That's why the worst zina ever happened when you make zina with halilatu jarih, with the wife of his next door. Why? Because he's supposed to look after, and he's not has no suspicious. The people don't suspect him because he's next door. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from all the evil from jar su, inshallah. Short break, we'll continue after the break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brother and sister in Islam. And once again, we say shukran jazeelan for your comment. We ask Rabbul Izzat Tabarak wa Ta'ala to safeguard and protect each and every Muslim. And Ya Allah, we don't know how to make dua. Ya Allah, from your side, we do ask you with whatever Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked you to do it for him, we are asking you. And we seek protection from whatever Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did seek protection in you from it, inshallah. Before the break, I was talking about bad neighbor. You make dua like this, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you a good neighbor. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min laylati su'. A bad night. What is a bad night? You know our day is a night and day. Very terrible and very hard to have a terrible night. Because it's dark, quiet, there's no movement, there's no hospital, there's no doctors, no one can help. So you find a very bad night in your life. And that's why we said is the sunnah, when the people give you bad news, you mustn't say it to your family at night. You must wait till the morning. Let your mom sleep well, then you tell her your brother passed away or what happened. You can't, just because she's going to stay all night crying for nothing till morning. So you hide. But Laylatul Su, if you check your life and you'll find there was one night very bad. And we seek protection in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min sahib su. Oh Allah, protect me from that evil companion or friends. You know, you got good friends and you got bad friends. So sahib su, when you see him, you forgot Allah. And when he sees you, he let you forget Allah. That is not a good friend. So sahib su could be your wife, your partner. Ya Allah, I need a good and pious friend or companion so that he can guide me in a traveling or on Hajj or any way. He can guide me to the road of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam also seek protection Allah from mitat su, from a bad death. Su is like not accepted by Allah. You don't like it. Mitat su, it means bad death. People die on haram, die on the status of kufr, die with argument, die on without tawbah, died on debt, he owe people money. Mitat su, died stranger, died on a road, died on a murdering, killing. So you ask Allah to give you mitatan sawiya. What is sawiya? It's a normal death. You know, make tawbah, meet people, give maaf, and then you pay your debt and you make your ibadah, you make qada al salah, you make police clearance before you go. That's called mitatun sawiya. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min munkaratil akhlaq wal ahwa. Oh Allah, I seek protection in you from a bad attitude, bad manner, bad hobby, and bad habit. You got people, they got some habit. When you heard about it, you don't want to hear it about. Someone want to rape little kids, 3 years, 4 years. Someone he makes some affairs with the animal. I don't want to expose people on TV. I got one, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from munkaratul akhlaq. Very rich lady. She likes to go and steal a spoon from the people's house. They got a complex, they got a psychological problem. Another man, he likes to, may Allah save, I don't know, this one is sickness or what. It's ibtila. It's a sickness, but you will be punished for it. You steal the washing, only the underwear from the washing line. And then you got some people like to be vulgar, you got a very sharp tongue, you like to speak naughty words. Very old man and talk like that. Munkar died with that bad habit. Dead habit. Ask Allah, may Allah purify you and clean you from that munkaratul akhlaq wal ahwa. That our akhlaq is a deen. Our deen, it must lead you to akhlaq. Then Allahumma inna, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min ilmin la yanfa'. You pay the university fees and you pay transport, petrol, spending, renting, flat, staying 30 years study, then you don't get a job and you never benefit anything. Ilmun la yanfa'. That knowledge, or maybe knowledge, a deeni knowledge, but doesn't benefit you, you don't practice it, and you don't benefit to the other. So Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min ilmin la yanfa'. Knowledge, they study what? I don't know what you call that one. They study what you call the harmony of music or something like that. Then I don't know in the day of Qiyamah what you're going to say, how you spend your life, what type of ilm you got. What type of ilm you got. Because we got some knowledge, it's called ilmun la yanfa' wa jahlun la yadur. Some knowledge like that, and some ignorance like that. Ilm, knowledge, doesn't benefit you and doesn't benefit other. And ignorance doesn't harm you and doesn't harm others. Now you ask me, what is the name of the Miss World of 99? I don't know. So, Sheikh, you don't know nothing, you jahil, you're ignorant. You say, no, that ignorance doesn't harm me. What was the color of the kurta of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he was making hijrah from Mecca to Medina? Don't know, my friend. It's not a knowledge, this one. Well, how come you don't know? Jahlun la yadur. Ignorant doesn't know, it doesn't harm you, doesn't damage your reputation. You're still okay. With that ignorance, you don't need me to know the girlfriend of that soccer player or that. No, we have our solid knowledge, with the knowledge which can take you to Jannah or to keep you away from Jahannam. So, ilmun la yanfa'. Right. Wa qalbun la yakhsha'. And heart does not have fear, cruelty, hard-hearted. That rough heart in the people's life. That is a punishment of Allah when you have that cruelty, you have very rude heart. That is very terrible. That's why we said, seek protection Allah, that you must have a soft heart. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We got a kitab, it's called Al-Bakka'un, the people of tears. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was one of them, the one who got a tears. His tears is very close, can flow anytime. While he knows how to make jihad and fight, he was also solid on jihad. He's not a weak, right? Then, وَدُعَاءٌ لَا يُسْمَعُ. I seek protection. Allah from a dua is not accepted. I want to tell my brothers and sisters, wallahi, our ibadah does not qualify us to Jannah. So we try to complete and put extra on this ibadah with a dua. That's why I said, please after salah, make dua. Because that marks of salah, That payment of salah is not guaranteed, so completed. Your a'mal doesn't take you to Hajj. So make dua, inshallah, will accept that dua and then it goes. Let other to me. So dua la yusma, imagine a person. Surah Al-Fatiha is a dua. So it's a conversation between you and Allah. Then you read it, Allah doesn't hear it. Allah doesn't accept it. Sami Allahu liman hamida. So people, they make dua, Allah don't accept it. Then he said, وَعَمَلٌ لَا يُقْبَلْ. And some deeds is not accepted. Ya Allah. Imagine, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save me and you. Imagine that you are in 60s, you read salah for 40 years, and in the day of Qiyamah is not on the file. Why? Turned down, dismissed. Sorry, my friend. File is not accepted. That is terrible. Qubul, acceptance, is very important. Ask Allah, may Allah accept your a'mal and accept your dua, inshallah. Short break. We'll continue with more, inshallah, after break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brothers and sisters in Islam. And once again, we make a special dua. May Allah tabarak wa ta'ala protect us from all the evil and the evil of what He has created. Wa min sharri ma khalaq. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he made when he taught us the isti'adha and seeking protection of Allah. He said, read the 3 quls. The 2 quls of protection, and the qul huwa Allah ahad is the tawheed of Allah, the oneness of Allah, the unity of Allah. So if you want to make the proper isti'adha, read fasta'idh billahi a'udhu billahi min, and you put that one, or you read the 2 quls, qul a'udhu rabbil falaq or qul a'udhu rabbin nas. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min an adilla aw udal. I seek protection in Allah to misguide other, or other misguide me. You know, may Allah save us. We need that dua. Many people ask you advice. They ask you some Islamic thing or religious thing, or you need some fatwa or some answer for the dua. You ask Allah, Ya Allah, I don't want to misguide other because it become a complicated sin now. Me, I pay for it and I pay for the other. Then, aw udal, and people misguide me. How many people been cheated for years, then he discovered that he was wrong. Then he must rectify, and no time to cover up and to rebuild what he break and what he damage. So you make this dua. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min malin yatamatta'u bihi ghayri wa yakunu alayya wabalan yawm al-qiyamah. I seek protection in Allah from a wealth or money. Someone else will enjoy it while I become a curse on me on my grave and my akhirah. Many of our brothers collecting money and piling the wealth, الذي جمع مالا وعدده. They collecting all the materialistic thing, then he dies. After his death, his in-laws and family enjoy it, and he will pay for that haram money in his grave and his akhirah. So Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Allah save me from such money like that. Why? Because someone else, maybe I don't like him, he will enjoy it. It was halal for him, but for me I have to pay. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, min waladin yakunu alayya sayyida. That one, yeah, we have to talk a lot about it. Ya Allah, I seek protection in you from a child, boy or girl, son or daughter, or grandson, to control me. I know some people, may Allah save me and you, he's unable to take out 100 rand sadaqah. He's a multi-millionaire. And when he asks permission from his daughter first, he's unable to pay something from his own wealth because this girl or that boy control him. And talidul amatu rabbataha, and the lady, the madam the slave will pay and give birth to her master, to her mistress or master. Brothers and sisters in Islam, we are still alive. We own our money. We have to get full control, and we don't want our children to control us. I know some people unable to go for Hajj because his son control his money. I'm not causing a problem between sons and father, but I'm telling the parents, it's your money. Have a saying on it. Have a control on it. You're still alive. You're not dead yet. And then when you die, Sharia will control it, not your son. The Sharia inheritance will control it. Then, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min zawjatin tushayyibuni qabla al-mashib. This dua, our wife doesn't like it. Oh Allah, I seek protection in you from a wife causing a gray hair on my body before the right time. Now when our wife see this, said, oh, you insult. I said, no, not you. Inshallah, not you. So from where that gray hair come? No, that is a barakah. That is a dignity. That's each and every gray hair witness La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, and I'm getting old under the shade of Allah, under the shade of Deen, under the shade of Islam. So I'm long accompany Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. I'm talking about that lady who instigating and causing a stress for the husband. Tell that man get old before that time. That's why you find one young boy just married last year. After 1 year, فَاشْتَعَلَ الرَّأْسُ شَيْبًا, like Nabi Zakaria. He say, the flame of gray hair run on my, and covering my face and my hair. So that's called the stress or that instigating or that depression because of the wife and the trouble of the wife. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-junoon. I seek protection, Allah, from madness. Majnoon, when his brain is not functioning. I know Islam and Quran came for the healthy person, mentally healthy person. Because you are the Khalifat of Allah, you have authority on earth. We need a wise person with a common sense to rule and control this creation of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. And that's why the judge and the leader, when he get old, they keep him aside. They say, Jazakallah khair, physically you are not fit for that. And you got retirement, you got in the government. So you become human and wise because of aql. Physically you have to be fit, mentally you have to fit. That's why we tell the brother, please man, don't occupy your brain and the cells of your brain with the nonsense, because you're damaging that cells. Then you got Alzheimer, got absent mind. Allah will ask you about that. The brain is an organ, is a piece like your hand, your heart, your lungs. So you use it in the wrong way, you damage it. Or you don't use it, also you damage it. That doesn't function. If you sit without walking too much, your joints and your muscles are going to be stiff. So the best thing to think about is the deen of Allah, Quran al-Kareem. That's why Huffaz al-Quran, they don't get Alzheimer. Ulama, they don't get Alzheimer. It's a prevention. Seek protection in Allah to lose your mentality or to be insane or to be mad. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, look at them and look at yourself. Okay, you say is a man, is a creature of Allah. No problem. We agree with that. But will you allow him to marry your daughter, that Majnoon, that mad one? Will you allow him to take the key of your car and you drive and you jump on a bus with him? No. So, you recognize Allah by the brain. You pray to Allah with the brain, because you can't praise Allah while you are mad. That's why this person, Malaika, they don't count him as he's out of order. So make dua that may Allah keep that mentality or that hikmah, that wisdom on you till you died. That's easy. Allahumma inna a'udhu bika minal junoon. Then Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us a beautiful one. I like that dua. We read it. Allahumma inna a'udhu bika minas salbi ba'da al-ata. I seek protection in you from snatching the ni'mat, the bounty from me after you give it to me. Biggest problem when the person gets used to certain ni'mah and sustenance and giving, then you take it. Every day, you just give that man your car, give him your car, then one day you stop. Hey, it's not his car, but he's fighting. So imagine a person, you got wife, children, house, business like that, so he feel that is his right. Then Allah snatched it from him. Oh, many people, they lost Iman because of that. So you see, Allah keep me with my ni'mat till I go. People lost authority, lost dignity, lost job, lost their children, lost their wealth, lost their status, lost their home, country. You got plenty salb is snatching. Lost his brain, lost his Iman. You got too many messing and too many salb. Salb is called snatching, taking it by force. Then Nabi Muhammad said, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min fuja'ati niqmatik. That one is a scary. Oh Allah, I seek protection in you from a sudden punishment. You have a normal day, everything running well, all of the sudden phone calls, gone. Your factory burned, your son died, you got some sort of a revenge on Allah all of the sudden. That is hard. Then وَتَحَوُّلُ عَافِيَتِكَ. So Allah deviate and turn away that ni'mah to someone else and leave me. You got a shop running very well that someone else opened it and take all the customer. That is not right also. We don't wish that like that. Then Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Allahumma inna a'udhu bika min al-fitan ma dhahara minha wa ma batan. I seek protection Allah from fitna. What is fitan? Temptation, the trials. Plenty fitan we have. Fitan, it means unexpected test. You just face one trial after one trial. From the morning till you go to bed, you're facing temptation. Fitna of money, fitna of women, fitna of knowledge, fitna of deen, fitna of shaitan. You got plenty fitan, which some we are aware about it, like zina and the other, and some is hidden, we don't know. Like fitna of aqidah. A person was from Ahl Sunnah al Jama'ah, then he become out of deen. Without realizing that, it comes like a virus in his brain and he lost his Iman. In the day of Qiyamah is not counted as a believer or as a Muslim. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from all what Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked him to be protected with. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save you from all the fitan, inshallah. ربنا إننا سمعنا مناديا ينادي للإيمان أن آمنوا بربكم فآمنا ربنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار. Brothers and sisters in Islam, will continue with more inshallah next time. Shukran jazeelan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله ما لنا رب سواه لا إله